Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin and Santa Monica Pacific Park for a very exciting evening. As tonight we're going to head into the park, complete some of the most famous rides on the planet and so much more. But with me today we've got none other than Adam and Jayden for this vlog. And are you excited? Do you want to go for a very long time?
Oh, it's been a long time, and of course we did come to California back in 2019. Unfortunately we did actually have to miss, of course, Santa Monica Pier, home to Pacific Park, and as you just said, one of the most famous coasters on the planet. If the most famous coaster, of course I'm talking about West Coast.
Yeah, just over there.
Yeah, because tried to find Morgan, I think it's Morgan actually, which is a Morgan's manufacturer, if you don't know. And even though it doesn't look amazing, it still looks like a pretty strong coaster, to be honest. It looks like a little airtime moment over there, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Also as well, the views over there, of course, like the sea and everything, it's going to be pretty stunning.
Yeah,
it's night rides as well.
And originally we were actually planning to come over here in the day to the park because we thought if you go in the day instead of the sea views, but to be honest, I'm happy to come here at night. I mean, the Christmas decks are up,
we just didn't have
the
time,
lighting is incredible, and that Ferris wheel, we'll show you later on, it has some awesome line packages on around here. So
it's like a Christmas special at the moment, and I believe they pointed out for Halloween and other seasons throughout the year as well, but they had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on there, really.
Yeah, so even though we may only just do West Coast, I definitely wish you have a look around the park for you guys, because it looks an amazing park, and if you are coming here, for starters I was checking at night, it's really nice and safe around here at the moment, and all the lighting, everything around here, it's just a really nice overall atmosphere.
It does look quite pricey though.
But it does, yes.
No, I know West Coast is $10.
We're going to go through it all with you guys, there's you have a sign up there. But Jayden, this is your first pier over in America, so how do you feel about entering onto this pier for your very first time?
It's definitely bigger than the UK parks.
Yep.
But I'm excited to do this ride, even though it's one ride. It'll still be nice to look around.
Yeah, we really nice to have an explore, and you never know, if we do this one, we're like, wow, it's amazing. We might have a second go, or we might get some rides to go around here, if one does catch your eye. So make sure to stay tuned to this vlog to see even more updates along the way. But with no further ado, let's now go into Pacific Park and Santa Monica Pier. And here we now are on the pier itself, and first impressions, it's very nice, isn't it?
It's really nice. I was not expecting it to be like this. I mean, back in the UK we have piers like Brighton's Pier, and that really lacks an atmosphere. But here, you know, it's so much atmosphere. Everything looks really clean as well, which is definitely a different approach to the piers that we have back home. And overall, it looks really nice so far. Definitely very completely different from what I was expecting though, which is a really good sign.
Exactly, yeah, and I think you agree too, don't you? It's extremely different from what we have back at home, but it has this lovely charm towards it, and everything's like the little water over there, which is like a little shark, to the coaster, to the little dragon here. It keeps that California vibe.
It really feels nice.
Yeah, it's very clean. That's one thing I want to point out, very clean.
Yeah,
around the floor, you'd expect to be rubbish all around like that, and we dirty.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we have at home sometimes.
Yeah.
You just expect that, but no, it's really good.
It's spotless, it's amazing, and it's really nice.
It's nice theming as well, like the entrance is nice.
So you guys now got the tickets for our first one of the day.
There you go.
Got some very nice, got a very nice ride card as well. We'll keep it as a souvenir for our first attraction, West Coast Racer. 10 quid it does cost.
West Coast each.
Yeah. So
$10.
$10 each. So it's a lot, but for a coaster like this, it's going to be amazing.
Also, you do it too loud, which is definitely a plus.
Yeah, that's very awesome. So, we know we're doing a 25-minute queue. Are you excited, Jayden?
Yes.
So let's go on to West Coast stuff.
Thumbs up if you want to go again. Thumbs up if you want to go again.
what can I say? That is a really good fun attraction. Of course, it is heavily iconic, so get on it. Even though it did cost £10, have a quick look over here. Oh, $10, sorry, yeah. Have a quick look on here, you can have a quick look at all the prices and everything at the moment as it stands. Of course, it may change in the future. Or, of course, you can get a limited wristband, which is actually, I know it's 40 quid, but when you can £10 for a ride, I'd either have done 2 or 3 at least laps on that. Why not?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's nice to have 2 laps because you sort of get more for your money in a way. It's not a long ride, but it does pack a punch. I've got to admit. Like,
I know. And as I entered, the lady said I was got a really long queue today, so we were paying, and there was 25 minutes, which means normally, if that's a long queue, normally it's going to be bad. I imagine because in the summer holidays it gets like, I don't know. But it can't go much more because that's how the entrance.
exactly. This is one of the busiest times in California anyway.
Yeah, exactly. One of the prime times, Christmas holiday, in between Christmas and New Year's, it was a very busy time. However, that coaster itself, it was really good fun.
Yeah.
It's not like Magic Mountain level thrills, but it's got a good fun layout. It's unique layout as well.
And airtime.
The airtime hills are really good. I know you didn't ask for it on my video, but I think you got a pretty good one for me over there. But if you do want to know my photo, on the other hand, for a digital download alone, you're looking at $20. So it is pricey.
Yeah, I mean that's the difference.
I mean, when you watch like a video that I got of you guys, who could pay me $20 to get a video of them on the ride for that? I mean, I got some really good shots on the ride because it is just a phenomenal park. And I'm genuinely very, very impressed by this park. I didn't think I was going to come in here, and we've heard really good reviews about it. I haven't heard many bad reviews, but we do know what carnival / pier parks are like. But this is really, really nice. And even when queuing up for it, what we saw around all the atmosphere, it was a really nice atmosphere. JAYDEN, how do you find it?
Very, very, very good ride.
Yeah.
For here ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got quite.
It's not your typical wild mouse, is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's got quite a good amount of airtime, and I think I had it in the top 10.
I think you've done something. We've got that one on the channel, so if you want to check out Pacific Park over here. But wow, Santa Monica, I wish I could spend longer here, and next time we do a return, we'll measure go today because this place looks amazing. But right now, because it's about the pier, we'll check everything it has to offer and show you around. But so far, well, it's impressive, isn't it?
It's really good. And just how that goes quickly, just wanted to point out that on row 3, car 1, I got to do the same for you. But you actually got some pretty decent airtime, to be honest. And that was especially notable, and I'm sure Jade knows this as well, because we were just talking about it. Right at the end of the ride, you hop into the brake ride, and literally you just got flung out your seat. It's such a good airtime moment. Of course, I don't believe that had happened towards the back of the train, but out the front, you know, it was pretty good. Character meet and greet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you always get these no matter where you go. But yeah, another one I want to while we're here is that on this ride it's very different because you get 2 laps, which is great. But in the end of the first run, I don't know if I did any kids or not, but they stopped the train and asked did they not want to continue, which is really good of them actually, because some people will go on it a bit worried, they want to enjoy it, which gives them an opportunity to get out, and people did get out in the first time round. And obviously my time I didn't, but yeah. Really awesome ride, really awesome park, and you could do and go out and out. I love the Christmas overlay of these rides over here in California. But it's now time to look around the pier, see what else it has to offer, ride-wise as well as attraction-wise as well as shot-wise, and then catch back up with you in a sec where we'll see what else we're going to do next. But yeah, mega impressed by all of this. And there is no better place to start off our tour than at the entrance of the park. And similar to just over there is a ride to get things by the end. So the amount of rides, activities and stuff to do over here, of course, will vary throughout the year. And of course, over years as well, with it being a amusement park style, fun fest style boardwalk, I feel wrong calling it a pier park because obviously the stereotype about it is that it's very tacky, but it's not. With it being that sort of park though, you do get a change of rides quite quickly. But one ride that I particularly over here is that shark one. I know if we had the ticket, I'd go on it just to get a photo. It's so much fun. Of course, it has the whole shark thing of the ocean and stuff over here, which is really, really nice. However, as we'll point out a little bit later, be aware of the prices, as the burgers around the corner can get very, very pricey. So be aware of that when you are coming over here, and we will show you that a little bit later on. But honestly, the stuff to do here varies, of course, from the little games down here to the food, to the fries. But Jayan, You're not a massive fan, you said earlier, about pier parks, but you got me, it was a little bit different from at home.
It was different, yeah, it was much different.
And it's huge as well. I mean, like, parks back home are tiny.
You want to say quickly, look how cool these are.
I know. I mean, I'm well cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
I know,
really good.
It's so much fun. I mean, that's the sort of touches that possibly do.
It's actually very nice to see.
Yeah, it's very clean. I mean, like, all like the paint here, you often see like paint falling, like that. It's all very clean. I'm not a massive fan of it, I think it all just knockoffs. But at the same time, it gives that sort of American sort of pier vibe.
I don't think this atmosphere would work as well.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It just fits in. Like, when you have a boardwalk, you sort of
You need it, yeah. You need these rip-off games.
And as much as I don't like it, it works. I like how they've
If
done
they
it.
put a series in Disney, it'd be like, oh, God's sake.
Yeah.
But over here,
Crazy atmosphere.
the crazy atmosphere, the whole like, little knick-knack shop down here. I love that.
I'd say that
setting.
creates a little bit less atmosphere, but
Yeah.
it still adds to the atmosphere. I mean, it still adds.
You need these little games to fill the gaps, make it amazing, and how it's all split down in the beginning, kind of like a little circular room round. That's actually what we're doing right now. It's a really nice atmosphere when you're all club. Let's have a quick look inside of here, see what it has to offer. Of course, I don't know whether these are like park owned or it's just like a separate person coming in, but little things like that magnet event are really nice. I thought there's some really nice merch. Of course, it is as well themed to Route 66. This is actually the last point on the trip, so when we get around in a second, you'll see the sign that marks the end of Route 66. It's really nice as well. So it's likely that you may be coming here, of course, if you are finishing off, and if so, spend some time to enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the place, and it really is really nice. But as a quick fun fact before we do move on, is there's a reason why it's got a little like shade thing there, and that shade thing is because of course the screens on the ride, they don't want to disturb one of the beach just over there. So what they do is they put that sort of thing there to allow people to scream, but of course not disturb you on the beach. It's a really nice touch, never seen that before, but unfortunately that ride is not open today. Did you like Jane? Yeah. I mean, oh, okay. Going around there. But yeah, really nice little touch over here at the park and makes it so nice. But right now, I think we're going to make our way round, aren't we? Yeah. That's right, because it was a really nice ride again. Lovely atmosphere. And now we're going to make our way around this side to the other end of the park and around via the scrambler and the little shops as well.
Weird though. It's like a little lump.
Here we are at the other side of Pacific Park, and what we're going to put out there is, I don't know whether this is part of it or not. Of course, Pacific Park is through there, but it's not very clear whether it kind of includes all these restaurants or whether it's not. I'm not really 100% sure what parts of it or not.
Yeah, I don't think this is, to be honest. I think everything inside there is like Santa Monica Pier. However, there are a couple of bins that I just saw. We do Santa Monica. Sorry, I meant Pacific Park.
Yeah.
Which do say Pacific Park on. So whether that it is owned by it, I'm not too sure. I wouldn't have thought so though. I think it's a bit like Price Pit.
Just think, so you're kind of saying that those fish tacos, is that different from beef burgers? Because it's kind of, there's no like line, is there? It's just kind of...
I think they brought in like food stalls and I don't really know to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard,
quite
isn't it?
a strange one, but
Yeah,
it works, it flows and that's what I like.
And you can see all the like these different signs as well. There's other Route 66 signs around here celebrating it. Maybe like this line here or something, I don't know. It's hard. But basically,
Technically being on Route 66.
yeah.
It's where Carl's is based off, of
It
course.
is, where it is.
One of the best Disney films ever created.
Yes.
Amazing.
But yeah, it
Absolutely
looks
been there.
really, really nice down here. And fun fact as well is that our piers are basically the size from like there to there.
Oh yeah, literally.
Well, this is
Look
like-
at something like, I don't know,
Brighton Pier.
Hastings, well yeah, Brighton Pier, but also we got a place called Hastings in the UK. We got Hastings Pier, which was actually shut when we went. But hey, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, but look at look, okay. Cheeseburger over here. I mean, I don't know, everything's so high prices. $17.99.
We've seen some outrageous prices.
Yeah, I mean even today though, we went down to get a dormitory earlier today.
Yeah, oh wow.
And it's like
There's a month
25 quid for a
$25.
NASA mug. I mean,
It's
geez.
like $10 for a bin badge. It's like, that's
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy, but
this is getting there, you know?
yeah, exactly. But there's also just shops down here. I would film in some of them if I
gotta
was
say
choice,
one
but
thing,
they're still quite nicky nacky.
That's it. I wish they had a shop.
I mean,
I wish there was a bit of West Coast merchandise, and I just wish they sort of had its own park shop in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'd have got a sense of that thing, but it's a really nice park.
I mean, this is an absolute landmark, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
he's worldwide known. I mean, I go tell anyone that we've been to Pacific Pier, of course, you say Santa Monica Pier, and they know what you're on about. People know about it. I mean, almost as much as the bubba shrimp to a bubba gum down there. People know its place.
Like,
So if you go here and have some proper quality merch, it'll be amazing. Like t-shirts, mugs.
Anyone. Oh yeah, I mean, I've been on the Santa Monica Pier roller coaster. I think pretty much everyone will know exactly what you mean. Wherever you are in the world, like, even back in the UK where we're from, like, they know exactly what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And there's another thing as well, isn't it? When you think about it, okay, I know it's got these like people going up and down with all the toys and stuff. Another example, what I'm not like a fan of, but it goes up here, so it needs that sort of thing. But another thing is like with ride photos, we charge 20 quid for this down. And I said that earlier, but the thing with ride photos, it's not just an iPhone on the ride, but it promotes the park.
Exactly.
I mean, if I go home right now and we make a photo book or whatever, our trip to California,
I'll put up my wall
and we put in this picture of the West Coast and that's on it, what will happen is that people will look at it and go, oh, it's really nice, or I have it on social media or whatever. People will look at it and go, wow, that is a really nice quality photo and a really nice place. But we're not getting us anything, we're not getting any decent merch, we're not getting any photos. We've got nothing apart from, of course, these amazing photos over here to tell you about that.
I just wish there was a bit more sort of merchandise from this park. And another thing to point out is on my filming as well, you don't actually have to film on rides.
Yeah, no, we even knew about the park about it beforehand.
To be honest, I know it changed a couple of years back now, but fair play. I mean, I know a lot of parks don't allow it, and I mean, it's annoying, but you know, it's something that all parks do now.
There's a reason behind it, isn't there?
That's it, there's always a reason, and like, you'd rather not have a risk of being injured or something. I do wish though that they did allow GoPros, because we did actually email the park about that, they said no, GoPro's not allowed, so.
Yeah.
Or actually no, they didn't know, they said speak to an operator, so you may be allowed with a GoPro, depending on, which I think is a fair play to.
Yeah, it's like, I think with like some of our phones, it's risky, so like, people drop it, then they moan at the park, it's just to keep themselves covered. It's nothing like that.
You could hurt someone.
Exactly.
It's just,
Whereas stuff, of course, like GoPros, if you go your own wrist, it's attached on.
Exactly.
You can carry, check it out. I know Adventure was actually a really nice water park near us.
Really nice.
Probably
It's down in
West-
Essex.
Yeah, that part there, when you go in there, they check the GoPro before you go on.
Which is such a good
Which is such a good idea, because they know it's safe. There's someone sign a sheet and you go on and you film. So that is very, very good. But this whole place is amazing. I really love the whole atmosphere over here. It actually doesn't make yeah, I know.
I'm really surprised. I know California's a very clean state. But you know, I'm just so surprised how well kept it is, like how well maintained it is and everything.
Yeah.
And even the coastal's running pretty smooth as well.
And another
Didn't sound great,
big
but
thing I want to point out as well is do not get fooled when driving down here at car parking. There is a car park on this pier as well, and as well as there being a car park down to the side. This one on the pier, you actually have to drive through the entrance. It's a bit weird when you're driving.
Weird. You have to drive onto the pier.
Yeah, you're literally right now on the pier and our car is parked somewhere down here. Our park's there, so.
But it was quite lucky I knew about it because it's not really that well signposted, and I said, yeah I think there's a car park.
Yeah, because we researched parts before we go, obviously, for this very reason. But there were like £10 car parks down there, whereas here it's £2 an hour, and obviously down there you probably get longer, so you're going for a full day, it'd be different. But when you're going for a little amount of time, be aware, of course, that yeah, exactly, it's not bad.
I feel like if you are going to stay for more than a certain amount of hours, then make sure to head over there because it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
But for us, we're down here for a couple of hours. We thought we'll come down here, check it out, see what all the action's about, and yeah, it's been really nice to be honest.
Yeah, put a bit of research into it, explore. It's lovely sound about it. Yeah, it's well nice. It's really interesting. Explore it all before you go and make a rush decision because you can make a female day amazing or you can make it really weak just by your own choices over here.
Yeah, I'd recommend though, so far from what we know, I'd recommend probably around a couple of hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours, maybe a few hours. Because it's not a big park, but there's a lot to do, and especially if you're a roller coaster enthusiast and you want back, front, middle, that it's definitely pretty cool. And you can't.
I love that one. That's nice.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Honestly, it's so cool. And also, I know New Year's Eve, just whilst on the top of it, they do actually do something on the wheel. I'm not sure what it was, but I saw it pop up the other day, and it definitely looked pretty cool. But I'm just pleased they theme it all up to Christmas.
It's been like a little Christmas tree there, because it's not a real Christmas tree, but it's a lovely touch towards it all. Really and standing here, looking at it all, standing on the beach. I mean, it's a lovely beach as well. So coming for a day, even though I regret actually about this trip, I know I don't regret it. It's not exploring this area anymore. Yeah, no, I mean, Santa Monica, we kind of focus on sort of area where you go here. It's a little bit rough. It's like
when you sort of expect that, like
Yeah, this sort of area, and it's like we get here and you got basically a spot. Look down here. I mean, I know obviously this is like up there the most expensive places on the planet. Like I know my dad who I work who pays like £3,000 or £4,000 a month for like a bedroom in an apartment, not even the apartment. It's just crazy prices, but it's lovely. It's really, really nice. And there's I bet there's a shopping mall in there. The beach goes on for ages. I mean,
and there's like a really small detail, but I actually really like this. As you can see, they've got bins the whole way down here. And that just really adds to, like, I mean, it does add to the experience, like, in a weird way, because of course, everyone can put their rubbish in, it's really easy to get to, and we don't have that back at home, like, we don't have bins anywhere, really. But it's just, I know it's a really small, weird thing to say, but I think that's why they keep it so clean. Like, the beach has got no rubbish, and when we're in the evening, so people spend all day on the beach, and there's nothing.
I think the lifeguard station goes down. I mean, we looked at a video of it because we're going to have a little walk down if we arrived a little bit earlier, and there's like volleyball nets and there's loads to do over here. But of course, there's not a video on the beach. You know, we will hopefully go back here in the future to explore it even more. And that's nothing we do past while we're here. Is that we like to pass like this. Whilst we're not 100% sure about, we go for a little evening.
That's what we do.
It's why I do apologise for the vlog being a lot shorter than the rides here. We go for an evening. We see if it's like the reason parts for it. I know some up in Wales went to actually the other day, and we went up there and it was like,
we didn't even end up filming a vlog.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we were preparing to do like 3 or 4 boardwalk parts. We did go to all of them, but yeah, I just didn't do any credits there. I didn't do anything.
It just didn't feel very nice, so of course we ended up not filming a vlog.
I mean, and we didn't even ride the coaster.
And that's the same as park here. We weren't 100% sure of it, so we went up for a little evening, and of course now we're blown away by it.
We want to spend longer.
We want to spend longer here.
Well, we don't have enough time.
So we don't have enough time, but when we do return next year, hopefully, or even in a few years' time, we're going to do it. Jayden, how you found Pacific Park?
I think it was a nice park. Like we said, I'm not really into pier theme parks, but I think it's really nice. It's also, fun fact, the first time I've seen the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, same here.
Ever. Because obviously I've never really been. I've been Florida and New York, which is the closest.
Yeah, but now we're here. And we're going because the end of the vlog, we're touching the ocean. Adam, enjoy your day.
It's been so good. Honestly, I love Pacific Park. Like, it's actually a really nice park. It's so underrated. The rides are good. Well, the ride is good.
It's chasing mum. Touch it.
I touched the water.
Touch water. Anyway.
Anyway.
Well done, Jade.
Pacific Ocean.
Yep. Okay. How's it?
I actually really enjoyed Pacific Park. As I said, it's got a really good coaster here. Not the most thrilling, but it's got some decent airtime.
Staff are amazing. Management
really nice. Yeah. And you know, even when we went to the ticket booth, I didn't go there. Dad went, and he spoke to him, and he said, "How long?" And they said, "Oh yeah, you can buy this ticket, but to be honest with you, the queue's going to be pretty long." So they even informed you about that. They won't like buy a ticket now.
And even the media team commented on our top 10, which always is a nice little touch for us over here.
But overall, lovely park. Overall, Christmas decorations are amazing.
Exactly, love time Christmas. Love the Pacific Wheel. Lovely park. Get yourself down here.
It's definitely somewhere to go.
It is an amazing park, but it is amazing. And it's dead no visible. All I said,
probably the best. Sorry, probably the best like amusement park like by the sea I've ever been to.
Yeah.
In terms of this sort of pier style amusement park, it's great.
We've beached our speed over towards Pacific Pier, a world famous park. And all that said, that is it from me, Tom, Derek, and all of us as well. See you guys for the next video. Bye bye.